It's a 3, 3, 1 for 9. If heaven were a cake, I live on a slice. The people living here call it paradise. I've traveled the world by boat, plane, and train, but nothing can compare to Key Biscayne. We got location, 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 yeah. We got location, 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 yeah. It's where the fellas are cool and the ladies are fine. The zone to be in is 33149. 3, 3, 1 for 9. It's a 3, 3, 1 for 9. The 3, 3, 1 for 9. 3, 3, 1 for 9. 3, 3, 1 for 9. Listen up, fellas. Hey! Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. I'm so glad to meet you, don't you know? Welcome to the 33149. This is Pop 2, a.k.a. Daddy Also, or Father Likewise, or Father Likewise, or Father Likewise. On this edition of the 33149, we challenge the rest of humankind to step up and exhibit what you have defined as your Shangri-La, your heaven, your Eden, your Nirvana, your Nirvana, your Nirvana. Send in your pictures, your stories, your video clips. Offer us facts, complete with tips, so we might visit you on one of our trips. In the meantime, sit back, grab yourself a snack, and witness one reason as I show off the new season. And as fall sings on tropical wings, it too brings the kinds of things that make our paradise the King of Kings. King of Kings. Autumn is here in Key Biscayne, and so brings football, basketball, and holiday spirit, bringing with it a few monsters, ghosts, goblins, and candy. He likes candy. He likes me some candy. Candy, 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 candy. 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 I like candy. Don't you like candy? Get some of my teeth. Welcome to the 33149. I don't know if we're here to the 33149. This is Pop 2, and it is Happy Halloween Day. Hey, hey, hey. Monster check, check, check. Are there any monsters at the door? Let's take a look. Not just a cat. There's monsters on the prowl, though. There are monsters out on the street. There they go. They walk right past. We're not important in our house. We see the pumpkin out front. Rather than stopping, they encourage us to not hand out candy next year. Slowly, everyone just goes to Glenridge. Glenridge is the street for Halloween. Say happy Halloween. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He got caught in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east, the master's bedroom where the vampires feast. Those all came from humble abodes. Get the joke from my electrodes. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. Zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his sons. Go ahead. Ego on chains, backed by his baying hounds. Coffin baggers. Cocky. Alright, your son too. He's gonna take a half-court shot. Just walked out to the court. Not even gonna warm up. Just gonna throw it up at the basket. See what happens. Nice. There he goes. Nice job. What do you have to say for yourself, son? How does that make you feel? Pop 2 going to take a half-court shot.
There he goes with the ball. He's running around. There's the half-court line. Yeah! Yeah. Yeah.
It's now the Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
cool track's a part of the band. And my Monster Mash is the hit of the land. For you living, the mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. And do the Monster Mash. Do my graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash. And you can do the Monster Mash. Happy Halloween. Fantasy football. Hey you, football freaks, are you ready and able? For the next several weeks, check your game. A good connection, dedication's what you need. So set your lineup right to the fantasy league. 10 teams and 12 teams, and don't be matching. Put your money where your mouth is at. Stop chit-chatting. If the think if you use what it takes, shut your pie hole, dude. For goodness sakes, once the game is underway, the scoreboard rolls, get points from yards and touchdowns and field goals. You can lose points too, which leads to frustration. Just miss a field goal, fumble, or throw an interception. Don't talk to me about the boys in the skins, cause it really doesn't matter which of them wins. So I'm a Tuesday morning quarterback with a victory drink. Have a big cup of coffee and I'm ready to think about my stats. It's all about the stats. I'm a fantasy footballer. Fantasy football. Fantasy football. Fantasy football. Fantasy football. Fantasy football. Fantasy football. My fingers stretched out my message, ooh, we burn. We act like samurai kids, so we will never learn. We trade players' insults and full-letter words, and if I ever lose a game, you'll get the bird. Every player I pick will have the game of his life. Well, guys, as you select, will play like it's a bye. I'm a wrestler, break a league shake, I've already won. My line I set up to score me over 200. 200, man. Well, let's go 200. Dread. This season's been good since I'm 5-1, thanks to my dual quarterbacks and Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson. Free agent search. We're begging for a trade. Watching 10 games at once. As good as getting laid. Good as getting laid. Good as getting laid. Football season's here, and so we celebrate. It's something that only my wife could hate. Now, to those who don't get it, we treat tit for tat. All you need to know, it's all about the stat. Yeah, cause I play for my stats. That's right. That's where it's at. It's all about the stats. Fantasy footballer. I'm a fantasy footballer. Fantasy footballer. I'm a fantasy footballer. Darn, dude. Stop your hate. Y'all can't play. Get back. That's right. Fantasy 5-1, fellas. It's all over. Might as well just hand your money. Fantasy football. Send it to me. It's all good. First place. Can't catch me. Fantasy football. Now. It's all over. I'm a fantasy footballer. Fantasy footballer. Fantasy